You are free. You are free. You are free to be you. And you need to be you as much as possible. If you don't know who you are, try to discover who you are through different mediums of art and music and expression. If you don't know your passions, try to find yourself within certain things and see how much you connect with certain actions. And put it all together and put it out there for people to view and to interact with and engage with, right? And to understand you more with. Like, you do not need to be bottled up. You do not need to feel as though you cannot be you. You're free. You're free. I was sitting here in a meditation and I saw a bird that just kept trying to get my attention. And then it started like playing and like free diving in the air and just like going crazy. You know, like, you deserve to play. You deserve to have fun. And again, if you don't know who you are, try to begin your journey of self-expression, especially if you can use social media to do so, and be you fully, and you'll see that you can create great coaching frameworks from that for people to engage with you more and learn from you and be in your energy. You have to see yourself as the most important thing in this life, because you are. And if you do so, you'll be able to create wealth and set people free around you from your self-love. Okay? But the message was that you are free. You are free to be you. You are free to express. You are free to expand. You're free to travel. You're free to go on long drives. Just change your mindset around how you see yourself and how you see life, because you're not stuck. You're not stagnant. You're not poor. These are all mentalities. Sometimes I'll go on social media and I'll see comments of people saying like, oh, I can't do that, I'm broke. I can't do that, I'm poor. You have decided that. You've decided it. You know, like, wealth and success do not just come from doing nothing. And they don't even just come from hard work, because you can work hard your whole life and not accumulate wealth. So how do we attain wealth? How do we attain success? Well, we do so by tapping into our minds, understanding ourselves, and creating a system or a framework that allows for wealth to flow in for the output that we produce. You want to make sure that output is so high in spiritual caliber, high in frequency, high in energy, high in effort, and that is how you create wealth. And you want to solve problems. You can solve any problem. If you've had a problem in your life and you've solved it, you can solve it for other people. You can tell people how you did it. That is how to create wealth. Okay? So you are more powerful than you even realize, and a person that is connected to source is more powerful than millions of people combined, because they have the ability to harness directly that energy of creation and use it. So if you're wondering how coaches and social media influencers that are successful and you know, all these individuals that create wealth for themselves and talk about it, if you're wondering how that happens, it's through consistent repetition of actions that over time compound into saving themselves and saving others around them in different ways, whether it be through business strategy education or personal development education or spiritual education, or just the pure frequency, the pure energy of who they are. I know so many influencers that just like pop off because they are who they are and they express their talents freely, like Charlie D'Amelio as an example, right? And a lot of people around them would say like, oh, they don't deserve it or what have you. They have tapped into an energy. They have tapped into a frequency, you know, that allows for them to show this to the world, and that allows the world to become enriched by this same frequency. So possible for anyone and everyone to tap into this joy, this love energy, and to broadcast it. You know what I mean? Then don't let anything stop you. Don't be afraid of anything. Just move with love, move with grace, move with forgiveness for people. Do not be impeded by the pushback that you may receive at first, or later on you will receive pushback. Especially if the people around you are not used to you changing. Ask me about this. As soon as I started posting on social media, I saw people's true colors. Do you know how painful and heartbreaking that was for me? And eventually I had to say, as one of my mentors, Layla Hermosi, says, I have to say, F my mood, follow the plan. I have to follow the plan. I have to follow the plan. I have to be me. It doesn't matter who's uncomfortable. That time, you know, came and went. I'm not a child anymore. It will be me. And if you are uncomfortable, that is a you problem. I'm so sorry. But I have to be me. So adopt this mentality and watch your life shift. And eventually, the people that doubted you, the people that made fun of you will be asking you for money. They'll be asking you for advice. They'll be asking you for emotional support, right? Some of you guys are rapidly changing all of the time, and you're growing, and the people around you cannot stand that. Let them not stand it. You know, they're only unable to stand it because they have not realized that they need to grow as well. They have not tapped into personal growth. They have not said yes to themselves. They have not said yes to the unknown. They have not said yes to risk. You know, putting yourself out there is a risk. You know, creating anything is a risk. Tapping into that pure energy frequency of creation, like great artists do, is a risk. And it changes the world. So if anybody has a problem with you outgrowing your current self, which you should be doing on the daily, especially if you follow my channel, that's what we're about. We change intentionally. We do not stay stagnant. We do not stay stuck. We adopt every single skill set we wish to adopt. We allow our identity to dip into different lifetimes even. And we embody it all and we walk with it. And anybody who has a problem with you, they are allowed to have a problem. Okay? And if they have a problem, you know, just keep doing your work and seek to set them free also. You cannot buy character. You cannot buy goodness. You cannot buy personality. If you have it, you are rich. Expound on it. Give that energy to the world. Watch your fortune amass and seek to set people free in the process. Yes, it might be a rude awakening for some. That's okay. Do not let that scare you. Do not let that stop you. Yes, you may get bullied for it. You may have haters because of it. Love them. They're, you know, unhappy. You know, they watch you and they feel jealousy. Love them. They need love. Okay? So this is how one should honestly move through the world if they want to see success and wealth and goodness and health and fortune in their life. And, you know, those hating on the sidelines, you know, they can learn from you. You know, they need to, you know. And if they don't realize it yet, life will make them realize that, you know, ultimately hating does not get them anywhere. Okay, so you live your life and you add to the expansion of the world, like I mentioned, through social media, if that's something that you see yourself doing. And if you want more information on exactly how to do this, join my school community. It's called the Creator Academy. I'll have it down below. That is my current only active offer. And that is where you can find me. I love you guys. I'll see you inside. Peace.